These saplings are Eucalyptus globulus, blue gum. And this here, these little black spots, these are blue Gum Psyllid. At this stage, eggs and larval form. These are Eucalyptus nitens, same family as globulus. They're also affected by blue Gum Psyllid. Quite incredible just how much these have grown in the past 5 years. The adult flies are small, about 3 to 5 millimeters in length and generally black, though a few photos I took early on show yellow and black hooping. I'm pretty sure they're still blue Gum Psyllid. To get rid of them, to get rid of the larvae anyway, early on, I went around with the garden hose on spray setting and simply washed them off. Very effective, but I would get soaked. Not very appealing during the colder months. Blue Gum Psyllid are a sapsucker and rob the host plant of nutrients, stunting its growth. The other issue they have is that the adult flies lay their eggs in these cotton wool-like structures, which in themselves aren't an issue. However, they attract sooty mould, they're susceptible to sooty mould, and that rots off the fresh new growing tips of the plant, further stunting its growth. I sprayed this Eucalyptus globulus with garlic during the summer when I first started noticing the blue Gum Psyllid on it, and it's much bigger and it's got very little in the way of blue Gum Psyllid, so it works. More Eucalyptus globulus, I'm a fan. They're not the hardiest, but they grow really quickly, can be coppiced and are excellent firewood. I gave up spraying herbicides here over 7 years ago. I've never sprayed any commercial insecticides, so I'm really pleased that the garlic spray is proving so effective against the blue Gum Psyllid. I also had an issue with Eucalyptus leaf-eating beetle this year, first time ever. So next year I'll spray that with the garlic spray as well, and fingers crossed it will help with that pest issue too. Making a garlic spray. Peel the skin off the bulbs and remove any husk. Three to 4 bulbs per 600 milliliter of water. Pop all the bulbs into the blender and puree. If you don't have a blender, then perhaps chop and crush the cloves up with a sharp knife. Using a fine mesh filter is very important. If it's not done and you use a sprayer, then it will soon clog up with the solid garlic residue. These 125 milliliter juice bottles provide a nice measure to dilute down into a 2 litre spray bottle, depending on concentration. Then into the freezer until required. The new sprayer comes tomorrow. The old one's clogged up with this stuff. Anyway, not perhaps the best of days. I think this would be better done on a dry day. But let's just see how quickly the blue Gum Psyllid larvae vacate. Blue Gum Psyllid love the enclosed protected area that the juvenile foliage of both globulus and nitens provide, and you can see just there that this one, although pretty clear of it, is starting to become infested again. Once the trees mature, globulus and also nitens, and get their adult foliage, then you won't have any issues with blue Gum Psyllid on either of them. Pulverulenta, covered in flower buds. If we get a mild winter, then these will start flowering in early February. Fantastic for beekeepers. Anyway, Pulverulenta are another variety that tend to get infested with blue gum psyllid. Let's see if I can find some evidence of it. And there you go, and there's that sooty mould rotting the leaves. As you can see, it can be very detrimental. Not seeing any psyllid. Seeing a spider there, so that's good. A natural predator. Garlic spray won't kill any of those, though I suspect. Okay, here's psyllid on this too. So as you can see, blue gum psyllid love again this protected leaf structure, and Pulverulenta don't grow out of this juvenile leaf. This is what they retain into maturity. More blue gum psyllid there, so I'll spray this as well. Check out all these mushrooms. Mushrooms are a sure sign that the soil is in good health. There never used to be any mushrooms here before I started planting trees. And now I've seen evidence of blue gum psyllid on several of the other varieties I have growing here. Viminalis behind me, Glossines, Gunnii, Ernigera. Don't think I've ever seen it on Parvula or Subcrenulata, though it's only really an issue on the three that I've mentioned previously: Globulus, Nitens and Pulverulenta. The new sprayer, you actually saw it earlier on, so I guess my timeline's been messed with. Anyway, some defrosting. I wonder if slugs will like garlic. Definitely a reaction there. Remarkable. Paulownia aren't affected by blue gum psyllid, although the slugs love dining on them, and this past wet 15 months have been particularly bad for slugs here in Ireland. Conversely, eucalyptus aren't generally bothered by slugs, though some varieties are bothered by blue gum psyllid. I'll let you know how I get on. Thanks a mil for watching. Meantime, good luck.